Hello all my wonderful subscribers and or people randomly coming to my video. Hello and welcome, I'm Bubbalolo. This is a shameless filler video. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, Fenrir is not done, but I did get some sweet ass crimp connectors, which I don't know where they are. There they are. Got some sweet ass crimp connectors that use heat shrink to keep the wire in there, and they just plug in, come out. So that's gonna make the process really fast, nice. I just have to cut down wires, make the battery tray, and put the swarm fires on, and it will be done. So sorry it's taking so long, but this is a big project, so you can't blame me. But I thought I'd show you some awesome stuff that I got and have completed. So we're going to start with the NiteFinder rifle, which completely destroyed itself last time you saw, but is now up and running. We have put a ton of plastic welder in this. We probably put a third of a thing in it. It's all on that side. It holds really well. I love plastic welder. If you are going to get epoxy, get DevCon plastic welder. It is probably my favorite epoxy of all time. But then Nam put some screws on the side, which was very nice of him. And this thing is kicking like a biatch. So last time you saw it, it was all apart, and we figured out why it wasn't catching. Well, that's because the catch actually broke. The stock catch just killed itself. So Nam made a polycarb catch, which is holding really well, thanks to Nam, because he has a nice scroll saw. I couldn't do it myself. It would come out like a pile of crap. So I thought I would show you guys it shooting, because this thing kicks really hard and has a ton of just recoil to it for a Nerf blaster. So I'm trying to find a stuff in that it fits. There we go. So I'm going to shoot it and then show it in slow motion. So that's full draw, so I'll try and get it here. This is holding it with a moderate grip on it, so here we go. So yeah, I'll slow that down for you right now. So this thing shoots like 110. I give credit to the range a little bit for the kick, because this thing kind of fires it up a little bit. But this thing is awesome. Sadly, it will not be able to be used during HVZ because it shoots PVC off of it like crazy, because the darts don't build enough pressure behind them. So yeah, it's kind of like dry firing it, I guess. So this thing is just for shits and giggles, and might be used during some NIC wars. But I love this thing. If you guys have not made a NiteFinder rifle, do it. It is a lot of fun. All right, on to something else I got. I went thrift store shopping the other day. Near my lovely assistant's house, and they usually have nothing there, but they had some good stuff. One being a 3K, which I might revive the Ghetto Blaster 3000 with, because Flying Chicken, whose channel will be right here, he has some good guitar stuff on there. He is going to let me have a Tech 10 shell for a hug, which I think is a great deal, because I like getting hugs and I like Tech 10 shells. So the Ghetto Blaster might be revived, and I know how much Nam hates that thing.
It hurts!
It's just a single 3K tank in a Tech 10 shell, but it fits in the Tech 10 shell amazingly well. So hopefully I can revive that. I'm trying to throw the sticker off my hand for the get off. Ah! So yeah, I have this. Works perfectly well. I also found something that I know Lord Draconical is jelly about. So yeah, I have Transformers, robots in disguise, Autobots, pew 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 pew, which turns into a freaking jet. Yeah, this is the Starscream. I don't really watch or know about Transformers, except that I know that the Transformer movies suck, except for the 1980s cartoon one. Michael Bay is a terrible director. Anyways, yeah, this one is apparently a little harder to find, and it's in really good condition. The only problem is this part doesn't really come down, and it has trouble locking a little bit, but I mean, I'm really happy I found this, and I got it for pretty cheap, so I'm happy about that. So that's what I found at the Goodwill, or not the Goodwill, it's called Last Chance Thrift Store, which is a terrible name for a thrift store, but whatever. So I also did a couple of purchases in a trade. One of the trades I did was for an X2 and two mag strike clips, which I have down here. But I got the X2 and mag strike clips for a Raven clip and $10, which is an amazingly good trade. So thank you, J-Test, for that. But this X2 is going to be made into an NIC blaster, as Nam points a rocket at me from his creamsicle big blast, which I'm sure he's going to make a video on because that thing is sexy. So now I'm just going to make this NIC usable because I've wanted my old Vortex. I have another one if you guys remember. I have another one that I want to be made into NIC, but I'm going to leave one of them stock to fire coup strings if I can ever get them. If you do have coup strings that you're willing to sell, please PM me and we can work something out because I'd love to get a couple. I also got another Lightning Blitz from Smash because Smash is awesome and I love doing deals with him because he's a very nice guy and he's a great person to war with. If you have never seen Smash in action, just know he can run like hell and he is great at wild card. He is amazing at wild card. But I did some brassing on this and I still need to goop it to the air tank and do a little cosmetic work on the front because it is ugly. But I do plan to use this during HVZ along with my other Lightning Blitz that I bought from Nam at the first time I ever met him, which was down at SNO. He did a wonderful job with it. I plan to dual wield these. A little Lightning Blitz shotgun pistol dual wielding because that would be awesome. And I mean, I won't be dual wielding them if I'm carrying Fenrir because that'll just be excessively heavy. But if I do use Sir Spam a lot, I will have these hopefully down here somewhere so I can go wow, wow, wow. And you know, I think that'd be pretty fun. So I just got a little bit more work to do on that, but it's mostly done. And I also have completed a mag strike, doing all my awesome mag strike mods to it. It gets off about 2.5, 3 clips, which I'll show you right now, so let's pump it up. Alright, so let's see how many of these clips I can get off. I have E-tape on the side, but it needs a little more because they still drop. But I will try and work with that. I need to mod the top here just a little bit so it's easier to put clips in, but we'll manage. So, let's see. So, 2.5 to 3, which I am perfectly content with. It does 3 when I have better advancing clips, so I really need to work on those. I might brass my clips, but I have 6 of them, so that's a lot of brass. But I do plan to carry 6 clips on me at one time, which is an excessive amount of mag strike clips. But I love mag strike, so hey. And I am heavy, so I need to weigh myself down with at least 70 pounds of Nerf blaster equipment. So all I really need to do for this is find a way to put a zip tie on here, put 2 zip ties coming on here, and then I can carabiner it to myself, and I usually carry about right here so I can whip it out when I'm about to go around corners because these things are really nice. But yeah, that is all the new and wonderful stuff I have. If you are still at the end here, you get another 10 cool points for watching excessive filler videos that are shameless and pointless, really. But yeah, so have a great day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever it is, and I'll make another video for you guys later.